This is the R.I.S.E weekly review for October 5th to October 11th, 2015. On Tuesday, a 22-year-old man was shot in the leg on 72nd and South Phillips when someone walked up and opened fire. On Thursday, a 32-year-old man was shot on 71st and South Shore by someone in a white sedan. He was hit in the arm and taken to Jackson Park Hospital in stable condition. On Sunday, a 48-year-old man was shot on 79th and Yates on northern end of South Chicago. He was taken to South Shore Hospital in stable condition. On Friday, a 62-year-old man was found lying dead in the brush on 126th Street near the Ford Motor Plant. Police are currently investigating the cause of death. Early Sunday morning, 4 people were wounded, with 3 being seriously wounded in a car crash in Hegewisch. The crash involved 2 semi-trucks and at least 1 car and occurred near the 2500 block of East 130th Street. As always, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families. The shootings follow reports that claim that people are more likely to be killed in Chicago's violent neighborhoods than in the world's most violent countries. Aldermen and civil rights activists throughout the city have called on Mayor Emanuel to fire Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy because of his inability to deal with violence. The mayor, however, continues to defend him amid new allegations about his promotion of officers accused of corruption in the investigation of former Mayor Daley's nephew following his killing of a 21-year-old outside a Chicago nightclub. The officers closed the case without filing any charges, despite medical examiners ruling it a homicide. In other news, a 22-year-old white man was accused of kidnapping a 14-year-old girl after meeting her on the Kick Chat app. Christopher Cortez is accused of posing as a 17-year-old and picking up the girl from an Indiana school in a blue minivan and refusing to let her go. He finally left the girl at a Chicago gas station and is out on a $2,500 bond. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency released a report recently about contamination at a pesticide plant near the borders of Burnham, Hammond, Calumet City, and Hegewisch. The site was just added to the Superfund National Priority List of the most serious, uncontrolled, or abandoned hazardous waste sites in the country. Contaminants from the site have been found up to 20 feet deep in a lagoon, groundwater, sediment, and soil on the site. Concerns were also raised about contamination leaking into the Grand Calumet River and other nearby waterways. Despite suffering huge budget cuts for social services and the largest tax increase in Chicago's history, the city is moving forward on its planning for the next big Chicago development project. The Great Rivers Chicago Project hosted one of its first open house meetings to gain community acceptance for development along the riverfront at Rowan Park on Thursday. Those interested in hearing more are asked to check our YouTube channel for the entire meeting. Thanks for joining us for this weekly review. Now, a couple of real quick announcements. 10th Ward Alderman Susan Sedlowski Garza will be hosting a public meeting on the Mayor's 2016 budget at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, October 14th at the Vodak Eastside Library, located on 106th Street. The South Chicago YMCA is looking for people that can donate Halloween candy and healthy snacks. They are trying to raise enough candy for 150 children. Those interested are asked to contact Natalie Galindo or Sarah Price at 773-721-9100. And finally, a local activist is working on a Halloween mapping project. She's trying to map safe routes for children to receive candy this Halloween season. She's asking for people to provide locations from which they will distribute candy. Those with information are asked to contact Suki Michelle Rodriguez on Facebook. Until next time, peace.